Hello and welcome back to the No Sester Malkus channel. On today's game review, I'm going to share with you this game, Doodle Dice. It is actually a game that I totally enjoy playing. So without further ado, we're going to open the game, do an unboxing so you get an idea of what you're going to get in the game. And then we're going to do a game, the kind of a gameplay, how to play. I'll give you some tips. I'll share with you the actual educational areas that this game promotes for kids, and last but not least, I'll share with you my opinion of this game. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, I would love to do some question and answer kind of like forum for you guys, so feel free to leave a comment. As you can see, YouTube doesn't let me comment, but no worries. You can head over to my Instagram page, so check out the description below. You'll get a link to this game, a link to my Instagram page. I'd love to connect with you guys, so let's check this out. This is called Doodle Dice. It's really an easy game. It is meant for even a pre-reader could play, which is the only complaint I have in terms of the box design is that, as you could see here, if a child's going to actually see this on the shelf, unless they recognize the colors, possibly this logo, I would prefer maybe some of the dice on the side or some tell for the child. Like I said, if a pre-reader is going to play and like, hey, what's this game? I've had pre-readers just like not really know what they want to play or miss this game that they like because it's on the shelf. But okay, let's see what's on the inside. So the box is really simple. As you can see, there's an inset, but it's not. It's good, but it's not. The only thing it's good for is for holding the cup. You can actually place sorry for the loud noise, the dice in the cup. Sometimes it'll stay as you saw, sometimes it'll fall out, but if your game is flat on the shelf, not such a big deal. And because it doesn't actually ruin the box or make the cover pop out, I'm okay with that. Of course, we have the cards, and the cards are all color coded. As you could see here, you got different colors, and I'll tell you about that in a second. So let's take everything out. You have the Doodle Dice, which each part of the die has a little doodle on it. And let's actually play. So there are 5 dice, 6 dice, and they stay in the cup. Now, I'm going to say this a million times. The only thing I can't stand about this game is the sound. Like they couldn't have lined this cup or something. Listen to this. Can you imagine playing with kids? Woo! I hope you do play with kids, but oh, is that annoying, just to say the least. Anyway, so you have all these cards. They're different levels. So you have purple, you have blue, and as you can see, I'm laying them on the table in order of the difficulty. Red, green. Oh, green is here. So the first thing you're going to do is look through the cards and take out one of each color. So you have purple, blue, green, yellow, red, and I think I'm missing orange. Which color am I missing? Nope. I guess I'm not missing any of them. Okay, so you lay it out, and your job, every player's job, is to get one of each color. So skill number 1 is planning, and you'll see that in a second. I have to plan and think ahead. I want red through purple, so I'm going to think about that. So critical thinking and planning. Next, you have some bonus cards, block a turn. I usually save it for, the person who has like most of their cards, and I'll be, sorry, block a turn. I'm sorry, I'm one of those players, but yeah, so that block a turn. We have free roll, and that is super useful. And I'm pretty sure those are the bonuses. So I'm going to actually mix it up and show you how to play. Okay, there we go. So every player is going to flip a card, yellow, and place it over the card there. And then they're going to roll. Simple. Add a card, roll a card. Roll the dice. So I'm going to look here, which is the next skill. Probability. Listen to this. Technically, I can do this and get the red card and win. I could do this, get the red card and win, right? That's nice. But if I'm looking here and I'm seeing what there is, maybe based on this roll, this is not a very good roll. All right, based on this roll, I'm going to go for the red card and win. Usually I would start off by seeing how many cards I have, which is again, probability. If I have 3 or 4 of these, and I see that I have some of this is similar, then I might go for blue, keep rolling to see if I get the blue dot, and eventually leave with green. So the next player goes, and they're going to, it's a yellow again. Woo. What's it, yellows? Let's roll for yellow. Okay, let's see if we have a better probability example. Come right up. So yes, I do. See, I have the 2 lines here as such, and I have the 2 arches here as such. Now, technically, I have enough for the green one, which in case you're curious is a mushroom. And, oh look at that, I have the dot for the blue one. Look at that. Now, I have the green, I have the blue, but if I look here, the purple, which totally worked out as you saw I shuffled the cards, the purple is the same, but needs a squiggle. So I could go for green if I choose. I could go for blue, but I'm going to use, again, thinking ahead. I'm going to use my 2 other rolls. I'm going to go once. Ooh, I did not get the squiggle. And last time, I did not get the squiggle. So I can rule out purple, which is process of elimination here. And now I'm going to see. I could technically go for green, but if I go for blue, blue is harder. So I go for blue, and now look what I have. An easy one and a hard one. So this game really gets your kids to think. Let's do one more just for the sake of doing yellow again. Okay, yellow it is. Just for the sake of doing one more. Okay. So based on what I know, I'm going to take the 2 half circles because I can get them on both. I'm going to take, or quarter circles, the dot, and I'm going to take the stick. Now I'm going to roll it again and see what happens. Nothing to help me. Ooh, that was not a fun roll. Okay, last roll. And as you can see here, unfortunately, nothing helped me. I did not get anything, and my turn is over. That did not work out well. But as you could see here what I'm doing. First of all, I'm thinking of probability. Which pieces can I save that'll help me most likely get a card from here? Because again, the person with the most cards wins. Now from playing this game, most of the time, we are left with purple and we're rolling and rolling and rolling, and by luck someone gets the purple and wins. So usually what we found is to try to go with purple if there is anything, and in this case green worked out as close, and this yellow one also worked out to be close to it. So that usually helped us get 1 card per turn until we're left with purple. So that's tip number 1. You're thinking ahead and you're planning. Another tip that Doodle Dice has helped us with is, I know this sounds silly, but writing is all about visualizing and looking and thinking and making connections. Now, when I pick up a card, I have to place the dice in the right position as the card in order to collect it. And this is it trains the eyes, because what is writing? A bunch of shapes and lines put together. So without the actual writing, the student has to visualize and make connections. And last but not least, this game is just great fun for socializing. It is a game, as I mentioned, the 2 other skills we're learning. You are learning to plan, you are learning probability, 3 skills, and you're kind of gaining that visualization for writing. But the most important thing, this game is fun. Now I just want to show you cleanup, because I think in any game, for me, cleanup is a make or break. If it's a difficult game to clean up, I'm sorry to my students, but I am not likely to play it often with them, no matter how much I like the game, because when you have multiple students, who can afford cleanup? And as you can see here, cleanup is a breeze. So for the most important part of the video, my thoughts. If you like this video so far, if you have Doodle Dice, give this video a thumbs up. My thoughts are here so you can kind of see what I think of this game before you actually make the purchase. So if it's not your thing, don't waste the money. So my thoughts on Doodle Dice. 1 being, I love it. 2 being, you're going to decide. And 3 being, stay away based on my review. I am going to give this a 2.5. Almost a 1. Sorry, a 1.5. Almost a full 1, but not there. And I'll tell you why. Let's start with the positives, because you know what? For the most part, this game is fantastic. It is fun. I enjoy it. I have been playing this for, I can't even tell you how many years I've been playing with this, and I still like playing with it. And my students like playing with it. So you know what? The next generation likes it. I like it. Who can ask for a game that is fun for all generations? So in terms of that, yeah, I like it. In terms of the education, it's not black and white, pun intended, education in terms of you're going to learn to read, you're going to learn to write. No, but you're going to learn to train your brain. And that I love. The pieces, as you can see, are pretty good quality. The dice are not rubbing off. And this has been played so many times over the years, I've lost track. So the dice are in good condition. So this is a game that's going to last. So why did I take away half a star? I know this is going to sound silly. And please don't judge me. And if you do, give me a thumbs up and let me know. But the reason why I took away a half a star is for the sound. I cannot stand it. When I play with my students sometimes, I'm like, okay, so we're going to actually roll it with our hands. And they've actually never complained about it. So thank you that I have the best students in the face of this planet, that they don't complain. But you know what? It's a game and it should be played fully. So my only complaint is the loud noise of the dice. So that being said, I do work with special needs children. So far, none of them that I played with has complained about the dice. But if you have a student who has a processing disorder or sensory issues and stuff like that, the dice may be a problem. So I really took away a little bit of the perfection. So you guys should be aware that there is a noise component to it, but other than that, this is by far a fantastic game. I highly recommend it. If you haven't, give this video a thumbs up. If you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out all the links below because I have tons of links for you and I want to connect with you. So can't wait to see you again next week. Have a good day. Bye.